Muy buenas a todos, soy Rusi y os traigo el capítulo número 56 de Dragon Age Inquisition para Xbox One. Y bueno, vamos a ver, después del salseo y de todas las movidas del Black Ball, que no es Black Ball, y bla bla y más historias, vamos a hablar con Liliana, que quiero ver cómo está, si está muy enfadada con nosotros. Si está muy enfadada con nosotros porque claro, a su amiga Josephine la dejamos y nos fuimos con otra, nos fuimos con Cassandra y no sé cómo estará.
So Varric knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
Sí que Varric sabía dónde estaba el campeón todo este tiempo.
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Pues nada, tampoco es que nos haya contado nada. Bueno, vamos a hablar con Dorian, que está por aquí. A Dorian, que le tengo abandonado, no. Bueno, y con esta gente.
I'm told you gave the Grey Wardens another chance, Inquisitor. Would I have done the same, I wonder? Forgiveness can be difficult. I hope the Order values what you've done and gives you no reason to regret it.
Pues es que no. Es que la mayoría nos dice las mismas cosas 20.000 veces. Vamos a hablar con Dorian.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius' son. He went to the Magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was?
He's dead. The Blight caught up with him.
Pues vamos a ver. Vamos a ver.
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
That doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
A ver.
With the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question. No, I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son. Not that I've been proper my whole life, by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
You make it sound like he was a better person than you.
What a mad thing to say. Few people are better than I. Very well, a better person, clearly, not nearly as handsome. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas.
Joder, pues qué bien, ¿no? Vamos a hablar con Solas. ¿Aquí hay una misión? ¿Sí? ¿Quién tiene una misión aquí para mí? Bueno, Solas, ¿dónde estás, Solas?
Inquisitor.
Nada, Solas no quiere nada con nosotros. Aquí hay una misión de... ¿Quién es esta? La madre Giselle.
My Lord Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions, the Tevinter.
A ver, ¿qué ha hecho?
Has Dorian done something wrong?
No, thankfully. It's nothing like that. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas, out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
I've never spoken to Dorian about his past.
The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
Yo no voy a engañar a Dorian.
If you think I'm going to trick Dorian into meeting his family...
I feared you might say that.
Claro, si es que es normal.
Send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I pray you change your mind, Inquisitor. Perhaps their letter will persuade you. If there is any chance of success in this, it behooves us to act.
Toma ya. O sea, tenemos que llevar a Dorian a una reunión secreta. Pues no sé yo. Y a ver este señor, que hace mucho que no hablo con él.
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Tell you what, you finish one, and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Adiós. Bueno. Vamos a ver una cosita que quiero ver. Quiero ver si puedo mejorar las pociones. Que llevo sin mejorar pociones desde que empecé el juego. Yo creo que lo he hecho solo una vez y poco más. Así que vamos a ver si podemos mejorar algo. A ver. Esto. Equipar pociones, no. Mejorar pociones. Pociones de salud. 5, laurel del profeta. Tienes uno, joder, si es que no. Y raíz élfica necesito 29. Madre mía, poción de regeneración. Raíces élficas, es que necesito un montón de raíces élficas. Uy, esta mola. Ah, bueno, esta es la que tenemos ya. Y granadas igual. Pues nada, poco podemos hacer. Bueno, vamos a la mesa de guerra. Sí, vamos a la mesa de guerra. Vamos a ver qué misiones hay. Y a ver qué podemos sacar. ¿Qué podemos hacer? Ahora voy a mirar las quests que tenemos. Y a ver qué grupo podemos llevar. Porque esa es otra. Eso es para hablar con Dorian. Ya hablaré con Dorian. Voy a hablar contigo, a ver qué tal estás. A ver. ¿Cómo creciste? ¿Qué ha pasado con Lely? Todo esto ya me lo has contado. Si es que todo eso ya me lo ha contado. Tendría que hablar con Morrigan, pero no sé si Morrigan va a querer hablar de algo más que esté fuera de las misiones. Vamos a ver. Fereden, aquí tenemos misiones. Oro. Muy bien. Y esto de aquí. Una oferta de los cuervos. Mango del bastón imbuido de magistral. Una oferta de los cuervos. Una carta de entrega. Encontramos a vuestros gente. Pero no tienen Lawrence. Cooperar con los cuervos antivianos nos beneficia. Tiene más conocimientos que Enzo y dispondremos de contactos si necesitamos ayuda en el futuro. Vale. Vale, y por aquí no tenemos más. O sea, Fereden ya está. Y Orlasis, 3/4 de lo mismo. Vale. Me voy a ir a hablar con Morrigan. Si Morrigan no me dice nada, me voy a ir a hablar con Solas. Digo con Solas, con Cole. A ver. Morrigan está aquí. Has adquirido mango de no sé qué. Bien. ¿Dónde está Morrigan? Aquí.
Wandering the gardens, I see.
You seem to know a great deal about elven law.
The Dalish are not the only ones interested in the distant past, Inquisitor. Indeed, my skills allow me access to places the Dalish dare not even dream of. The ancient elves hold secrets they have not yet given up. Secrets about the foundation of Thedas itself. Thus, they are my focus. Corypheus clearly feels the same.
I'd like to know more about you.
If you have questions, then ask.
No tengo cuestiones. Digo cuestiones, no tengo preguntas. A ver. Vale, Dorian. Podría hablar con Dorian. No voy a hablar con Dorian. Ah, ya sé con quién voy a hablar. Vale, toro de hierro. ¿Aquí qué hay? establos. ¿Y dónde leches está? ¿Dónde leches está este hombre? Voy a entrar aquí y voy a ir a la parte de arriba de la posada. Y hay una misión que no sé quién leches me la va a dar.
From Haven's Fire come we, the able true. There is an issue that you should address. I think it's worth your time, Inquisitor.
Ah, vale. Vale. Vamos a subir arriba.
Inquisitor.
Hablar con Solas. Digo, con Core, con Cole. Joder.
It started out helping, taking the fear away. I won't take too much. I am not that.
I found the amulet that Solus told us about. Would you like to try it on?
Yes, but not here. I like it here. We need some place that can go away if it becomes sharp.
Joder.
What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I? It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
Are you ready, Cole?
They can't make me a monster.
What was that? Oh, what are you doing to the kid?
Stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
Solus, is it possible that the amulet doesn't work on Cole because he's too human?
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, he remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
We'll find whatever is preventing the amulet from working, and we'll make it right.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Will you come with me? All of you?
Sure.
Yo ya tengo el grupo de los que van ahí.
All right, I get it. You like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
If I see a way to protect Cole without taking away whatever he is, I'll use it. But Cole clearly needs our help.
I'm not saying we do nothing. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
Toma ya. ¡Hala! ¿Y qué ha pasado? ¿Qué ha pasado? Fundido en negro y a tomar por culo. Con los problemas que me está dando últimamente el juego, no me extrañaría que se fuese esto a la mierda ahora mismo. Ah, no, ya nos van a llevar directamente ya a la misión sin preguntarme ni nada. O sea, si ping, ¡hala! Se ha estado de Kirkwall. O sea, que tengo que ir a Kirkwall, a Kirkwall. Pues nada, pues vamos a ello, ¿no? Pe, 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 pe.
Yeah, this should get me through the month. But give me a moment. Greetings. Can I help you?
You.
Hostia.
Me.
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot! You locked me in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark!
The spire?
Cole, stop!
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me! He killed me! That's why it doesn't work! He killed me, and I have to kill him back!
Before anyone gets killed, I need to know what's going on.
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Val Royo. They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him. Cole.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to.
Hostias.
Solus?
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Chuckles.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
Varric?
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
A spirit does not work through emotions, it embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human. And humans change. They get hurt, and they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
Before I decide anything, I need a clearer picture of what happened.
It seems the real Cole was an apostate, captured and taken to the Circle by Templars.
Who aren't known for their gentle nature.
As the young man starved to death in a dungeon, his pain caught the attention of a spirit, likely one of compassion.
Compassion?
An uncommon spirit, certainly, and all too fragile when its efforts to help prove to be in vain.
A ver, Cole será más un espíritu. El amuleto deberá funcionar adecuadamente. Necesita crecer, sí. Este.
Cole will never grow into a real person until he comes to terms with what happened.
Leave it to me. All right, kid. You want revenge? Come with me.
¿Se lo cargarán?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry isn't going to help him now, is it, kid?
No.
Pull the trigger and put him down like a mad dog. Do it.
No! Ah!
How you doing, kid? Feel any better?
No.
You can't make it all just go away. I learned that the hard way.
No la ha matado, claro. Se la ha puesto descargada.
He needs to remember. You two. We're done here.
Toma ya. Bueno, me ha gustado la lección, me ha gustado la lección. O sea, le ha dado el arma descargada para que no pueda matarlo. Y eso. Ha estado bien, ha estado bien, ha estado bien. No sé qué leche se está escuchando por ahí, pero debe ser mi ordenador o la consola o algo. Sí, básicamente.
For all we know, the amulet will now never function. Cole remains vulnerable to binding.
No, he isn't. The amulet didn't work because he's too human, right? Maybe now the kid's also too human for that binding magic to work on him.
I hope you're right.
It still hurts. When do I stop hurting?
Being with your friends can make you feel better.
Come on, kid. Let's go for a walk. It'll clear your head.
The left hand misses a friend with 2 different names. She's hurting, sad, alone, but everyone can see me now. They remember. How do I put honey in Leliana's wine without her noticing?
I can help with that.
It is good that he is not entirely changed, however human he becomes.
Bueno, no está mal. Joder, el Solas. Es que a veces es demasiado cerraite, el hombre. Lo que tengo que vuelve a la sala de consejo para confirmar el plan de ataque. Que no voy a ir a la sala de consejo. Voy a hablar ahora con Black Ball. Quería hablar con él. Y en los establos tengo una cruz. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué tengo una cruz en los establos? Vamos a ver. ¿Manda algún caballo nuevo? No. No puede ser, ¿no? No, no me han dado nada nuevo. Bueno, vamos a hablar aquí con Black Ball.
Inquisitor?
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
Everyone needs something to aspire to.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Bueno, pues ya está. Vamos a ver. ¿Qué podemos hacer ahora? Hablar con Dorian. Vale. Vamos a hablar con Dorian. Sí. Aquí. A ver, sobre... Y le voy a contar lo de la carta, o sea... No me asusta nada. ¿Lleva Dorian? No. Voy a contarle lo de la carta. No quiero mentir a nadie de mi... De la Inquisición.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
A ver, revelar a Dorian... Eso.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father? I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter.
I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical.
I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
You think your father would actually do that?
No, although I wouldn't put it past him. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with the message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. We've never talked about my family before. They're not happy with my choices, you see. Nor I theirs.
What choices? Leaving to Winter?
That too.
I think you should meet with this retainer. Find out what your family wants.
I didn't ask what you thought, did I?
Tío más borde.
Was unworthy, I apologize. There'd be no harm in hearing what this man of my father's has to say. If I don't like it, however, I want to leave.
Your parents are reaching out to you. Doesn't that mean something?
Only that they're trying to choke me. Don't mind me. Let's see what comes of this.
Sí, eres un poquito borde y asqueroso. Pero bueno, vamos a dejar aquí el capítulo número 56 de Dragon Age Inquisition. Así que si os ha gustado, darle a like y nos vemos en el próximo. ¡Adiós!